All right, it's February 4th, and that means you've had a week to catch what has been spreading like wildfire. You got Pokemon fever, you got your Pokeballs, you got your Squirtles, I got my Minims and my Pikachus. I mean, I even think there's a Magnemite in here. That's crazy, right? I mean, I'm gonna be the very best, like no one has ever been. So, I'm working. I'm striving on that in Pokemon Legends. You can see some of that on twitch.tv/everyshowjo. I've streamed twice now, so you can check that out. I haven't caught a Squirtle, but I have caught a Pikachu. So, there's that. But there is some awesome shows and some awesome music and streams coming up, so let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I always recommend masking up whether you're vaccinated or not, because that at least puts something between you and spreading and taking in some of those COVID molecules, and that will help slow the spread. Plus, if you're not vaccinated, please get vaccinated, not just to help everyone around you, but also it helps you. If you catch COVID, it'll actually have lesser symptoms, mild symptoms, as they seem to call them in the medical world. And trust me, even what I got that was mild, or at least what my doctor said was mild, was not fun. So, yeah, even vaccinated, that seems like a good idea. So, always recommending that. And just being a considerate human being, just wear a mask if you're going to be out there. It seems like that's a rare thing in the people that are heading out to shows right now. So, please try to wear a mask. Also, if you are still hanging out and I haven't pissed you off yet, please be sure to like, subscribe, wherever you're watching this. That helps me out in every place. Also, specifically on YouTube, because as those numbers go up, first off, you get notification when this content or anything else I post on there goes live, like my Pokemon Legends stream, though only one of the videos is on there, so I should get that other one over there. We'll move it over from Twitch. But also, you'll help me as those numbers go up because they give me access to features like ad revenue, which I don't currently get, and it'd be nice, trust me, make some money off these a little more, then maybe I can make it more of a full-time thing. I mean, it's kind of, it's a little extracurricular, but yeah, I love to do it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying them. So yeah, you can help me out that way by subscribing over on YouTube, youtube.com/everyshowjo. So yeah, of course, since I don't get that kind of stuff, you can go to patreon.com/everyshowjo, and you can help me out there. Even $1 a month helps me out with gas money. Basically, $5 a month is like buying me a beer at a mid-sized venue. But yeah, gas money, tickets, all that kind of stuff. Trying to get out there when I do out there, and supporting streams too, because some of these streams are actually paid streams, like the Four-Eyed Horseman ones. So you can help me out there too. But yeah, appreciate anything you can give. And if not, no worries. But speaking of other ways to support, you can go to everyshowjoe.com. Over there, I've got concert write-ups and pictures that I take. And I do write up the write-ups. So you can check that out. Plus, there's a store link in the menu bar. You can pick up an Every Show Joe shirt. Help me out in that way. And by wearing it all around, people suddenly go, what the fuck is that? And they might go to the website, and that I appreciate. So yeah, ways to support. Plus the Twitch, if you weren't sure what it was that I mentioned at the beginning, is twitch.tv/everyshowjo. You can give me a follow and see when I go live and hang out and chat. Watch me play video games, like Pokemon Legends on the Nintendo Switch. But yeah, of course, every week, always say, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck sexism, fuck all that bullshit. It shouldn't be a fucking thing that there are people that judge others on color of their skin or who they fucking like. Who gives a shit? Let people be happy and enjoy and be themselves. It shouldn't be a fucking thing. It's so upsetting. But to improve things, you can always get involved and support things like Black Lives Matter. They have ways to get involved over blmphxmetro.org. You can see what they're organizing, ways that you can donate. Also, poderinaction.org. Poderin Action's a really good group too here in Phoenix. You can go support, and they're doing good stuff. StopAAPIHate.org. That's a national one for Asian American and Pacific Islander hate. There is firstnations.org. That one for our Native Americans, Indigenous support. You can also donate and spreads to help. But yeah, and then I've been throwing out there transgenderlawcenter.org. They're fighting for equal work laws, employment laws, no matter what you might identify as your sexuality or who, like, it shouldn't fucking matter. Really shouldn't. Enjoy life, be who you truly are, and fucking enjoy it. So yeah, those are just suggestions, as I always recommend now, is that just go make a positive impact on the world. Go do something positive. So these are suggestions. There's still other awesome ways you can go channel that and do that. And just do it. Make the world a better place, as one of my favorite podcasts always ends on. So yeah, spread the word. And of course, it is still a music show, and we're here to help support our favorite musicians and venues and all that kind of stuff, as COVID is still postponing, causing issues, disruptions, all that. So, but the simplest, easiest way, go support your bands, your favorite musicians, with, well, just buying their merch. That's the most direct, simple way to do it. The money goes right to them, whether you're buying their shirts, their CDs, going to Bandcamp. It's a Bandcamp Friday until at least midnight if you're watching this on Friday, the 4th. And yeah, that's the most simple, easiest way. Right? Seems easy. Also, you can go to NEVA's website, nevassoc.org, and they are actually still doing the emergency fund for independent venues. So if you go donate there, they'll distribute accordingly to venues that might need it. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's another way you can go support. Plus, I always like to call it the food block. You can go to, well, the venues. First off, of course, there is getting your caffeine, your morning breakfast. It is breakfast for some of us, right? But your morning caffeine on, right? Well, there's a Reap and Sow coffee bar that hangs out and is open bright and early over at the Rebel Lounge. You can go there and get your caffeine fix on, enjoy some of that and support them that way. Plus, go back for a beer later on. They do have shows going on. So, also, we got the Crescent Ballroom. They're open Wednesdays through Saturdays, always at 4 p.m. through midnight on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and 2 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. And you can get it to go. You can get it to pick up. You can even just hang out on the patio and, eat there. They have some awesome burritos. I always advocate freaking carne asada burrito. Also, actually, their tacos are really good. It wasn't until I think MC Chris was mentioning it on stage, and I'm like, I should check out one of these burritos. I was always buying tacos. But they're all good. So, and then choose, we can have like a war of sauces. Red versus green. It's like a weird sauce version of the Halo Machinima series. Or Christmas. All right, we're going on a tangent. But yeah, so there's some awesome food there. And speaking of awesome tacos, you can also go to Yucca Tap Room. They got some awesome tacos. They got some awesome bows. They have their tater tots. They have some awesome food. Go check out their stuff. Support them that way. Plus, if you get a growler, or you can bring your own growler, you can have them to fill it up over on the west side, on the craft brew side, as I like to call it, and bring it home with you. Get drunk home. Don't even have to worry about the Uber or Lyft. You supported Yucca, and you're drunk watching whatever you put on the tube, the TV, whatever you want to call it. But yeah. So those are ways to support. Of course, still got the Crew Nation Global Relief Fund out there that is doing support for the people working behind the scenes on all these concerts and the tours to help out there. So you can go donate. And yeah, there's a few other things. Just go seek them out. But those are some suggestions and ways to go support some of your favorite places. And I just saw, unfortunately, speaking of unfortunate news, we got Lost Leaf is, unfortunately, unless they can get new ownership by March 26th, they are going to be shutting down. We're going to lose one of our favorite cool venues here. So that's a bummer, but fingers crossed they don't close. Maybe it's 2 months almost, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah. Let's go back, though, and go into more positive stuff, like talking about shows that are happening around Phoenix and Arizona and online. Let's start tonight. All times are Arizona time, which are Mountain Standard Time, if I did the math right. And, yeah, it's easier right now until daylight savings happens. So let's throw it in there. We got the Woodworks with Chrome Rhino and Fairy Bones over Last Exit Live, 8 p.m. start. We've got the Control Freaks with Puppy and the Handjobs and the Rebel Set over at Chopper John's, 9 p.m. start. Got El Perro with Mississippi Nova over the Yucca Tap Room. Proof of X negative test required for Yucca shows, 8 p.m. start. Got Illustrated Minds with Something Outrageous, which I need to get around and catch them once they're getting better. The numbers we're now around, 7,000, 8,000 COVID cases, which is still high. But yeah, I need to get around to catching some bands like Something Outrageous. And we'll look at that out. Hopefully things will smooth out later this year. Fingers crossed. wear a mask. But yeah, also Black Mountain Project, Zaptic Zephyr over at the Rebel Lounge. Proof of X, negative test required there. 8 p.m. start. We got Robbie and Serena's karaoke dance party over the Crescent Ballroom. Proof of Vax, negative test required over there, though. Depending where they're setting up, I don't know what the restrictions are, but 10 p.m. start for that one. Plus, yeah, Scott Kloffenstein over on his Twitch, twitch.tv/Scott Kloffenstein. 10 p.m. takes requests. You might know him from a little band called Real Big Fish and Littlest Man Band and his solo stuff. It's all fucking awesome. Curates an amazing, positive environment you go tune into and hang out over on his Twitch. So check that out if you're hanging out at home and looking for some awesome music. And then, yeah, let's roll into Saturday. It's the return of one of my favorite annual shows, the Phoenix Rock Lottery. It's its 8th annual. This one featuring David Cosme of Playboy and Baby, Nicole Lauren of The Darts, Marcus Rushmore of Buddy Culture, Kaylin Lander of Snailmate, Christian Rich of Trouble Minds. I made a giant list here. There's 25 artists. Let's summarize this. And Chuck of, Wheel Right. You might know him from another band, Jared Mill, Sidney Sprague, plays with all that. Wrecker of the Twits is in there. But yeah, so 25 artists come together in the morning. They're randomly put into 5 bands, and then they are tasked with writing 3 songs and practicing a cover to perform at the night. All proceeds from the Phoenix Rock Lottery go to Rosie's house. So really cool stuff put together by Psycho Steve every year when there's not COVID. And right now, navigating COVID. So, but proof of X, negative test required for all shows at Crescent Ballroom, of course. 8:30 p.m. start is what's listed on the site, but it's always a lot of fun. Kaylin of Snailmate's on there too. I can keep mentioning people. I think I still have more here. Yeah, we got Christian Rich of Troubled Minds, or did I already say? It's a big list, and it's really, really good. And it's a fun event for good reasons. So check that out. We also got Redoubt with the Maybe Next Year's and Anthony and Gianna over at the Folk House, 7:30 p.m. start. We got the Arizona Goth Festival, so you can get your guy liner on. You can get your... I don't know if that... Well, you can get your rockabilly on. Let's go with that, because we got the Limit Club playing their first show in a long time, with Pig also on there, along with some DJ sets over at the Nile. Proof of X, negative test required, and they might even be requiring masks and all that stuff, jazz too. So 5 p.m. starts, over on the website. We got the 2nd annual Anti-Valentine's Day show, which, yes, if you haven't noticed the date, that's coming up. And that one has Rachel Plays Guitar with Jake Grantham Band, got Joey Gudos, and hosted by Whitney Payton over at the Eka Tap Room. Proof of Vax, negative test required for all shows there, 8 p.m. And then we got Dave Haas. Dave Haas and I believe his brother, Tim Haas. They're going to be doing live on mandolin.com, 11 a.m. stream. So you can go tune in, purchase the ticket, and give him a watch. Dave Haas is amazing, so... That's really all I have to tell you. Go check out Dave Haas. And plus, Kepi Gooley also Saturday morning, always around 10 a.m. So you can watch Kepi and then you can just roll into Dave Haas. But yeah, 10 a.m. and he streams throughout the week, and he's got a Patreon too. So go check that out. Go support him. Kepi is amazing and also just one of the most positive people you can check out and play music and all that kind of stuff. But over on his Facebook, he does the Kepi show. And then we roll into a busier Sunday, actually. We got Black Caesar Soul Club with Joan of Arkansas, Bleak Mystique, and Louis on tour over at the Lost Leaf. They do ask that you at least mask up if you're going to go inside the Lost Leaf. 8 p.m. start. And yeah, that might be one of our last chances to see music there. Well, we got 2 months. But yeah, we got to keep the Lost Leaf. It's a fucking awesome place. Man, I've been watching music there for a few years. And it's been around for more than I've even been going there. So, really cool place. Don't want to lose it. So, fingers crossed something saves it. Back, continuing on, we got Bumpin' Uglies here in Phoenix with Article Sound System. And Joey Harcum over the last exit. This one is 7:30 start. And... Agent Orange, they're playing down in Tucson with Guttertown at One Night on Tool. Masks are required down there, plus proof of vax or negative tests. 8 p.m. start for that one. Got Bite Me Bambi doing their usual streams on their twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi, 5 p.m. Got Scott Klopstein, usually 3 p.m. stream over on his Twitch, and you'll know on Friday night if they're going to be able to make it. And then, yeah, we got also Scott usually on Mondays, 10 p.m. stream. But otherwise, it's a lighter Monday. Got nothing in person that I found to recommend. And things... it looks busier, but you'll notice also a lot of it is more local stuff. Tours have been very, very disrupted, as you're kind of starting to notice, I think, right? So we're going to see how long that continues. I just saw Igor with Melt Banana fucking postponed, too. So that's not until later in the year now, too. So, anyways, continuing on, we got Tuesday. We got the Antibacterial Cafeteria Presents Signal, Narwhals Jr., and Heavy Sugar Man over the Rhythm Room. Proof of accident test required for shows at the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. start. Scott Klopfenstein usually streaming on Tuesdays, too, at 10 p.m. there on his Twitch. And yeah, Bite Me Bambi, see you next Tuesday stream, which this one is their talk show about whatever. They talk about whatever they can. And they also usually have a drink of the show, so check out their social media, and you can make it, drink it with them, and hang out. Twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi, 9:30 p.m. start. Then we roll into Wednesday, and we have Angela Autumn, Katie May, and Kayla Von der Heide. I think we got it. I think I didn't butcher someone's name. Proud moment. Over at the Dirty Drummer, 8 p.m. start. Bite Me Bambi's got another music show on Wednesday nights on their Twitch, 9:30 p.m. start. And then Thursday, this one I didn't realize was coming up, and this is kind of cool. And last time I went to the Trunk Space, it was a very good crowd about masking up, so I applaud Trunk Space. Let's keep that up. That is awesome, because unfortunately, a lot do not in this observations of things. But yeah. Speaking of good reasons to go to the Trunk Space, though, we got Treasure Mammal. They're going to be playing over there with Robbie the Rapper. You might know Robbie from a little band called Playboy Man Baby. And we got Lucky Baby Daddy and Yerms. I assume this is pronounced Yerms. Over at Trunk Space. Proof of accident test required for shows of the Trunk Space. 8 p.m. start. Got Willie Carlisi over there with Jim Bachman at the Rebel Lounge. Proof of accident test required. 8 p.m. start. Plus the Wayback Sessions with Cross-Eyed Possum. That's the name, right? And if you're thinking, well, that sounds like a folk band. Well, yes, it is a folk band, and that's awesome. Go tune into their YouTube channel, 7 p.m. on Thursday for that. Plus Chris Murray doing his Blue Beat live stream, 6 p.m. Always check out the man with the awesome show there, and awesome Scott covers over on his Facebook, 6 p.m. And then Friday, and the Friday's actually, yeah, got some big stuff. They are celebrating 25 years of local Phoenix band Fatskins, which is loaded this night, this show. Fierce City, Strike First, Liberty and Justice, 21 Gun Salute, and Splatter Pattern over in the Yucca Tap. Proof of Vax, negative test required for that one, 7 p.m. listed here. So, I mean, with that many bands, they've got to start earlier, right? We also got Beach Drums with Bummer Girl, Astrologer, which is a newer band that I need to go check out also. Freaking, I've got a running list of bands I've got to fucking see one of these days live as things get a little better. And also Glue Sticks on this one over the Nile Underground. Proof of Vax negative test required for Nile shows, 7 p.m. We got Bloody Valentine Party featuring Trash Can Romeo's The Dark Hearts and Voodoo over Chopper Johns. Yes, The Dark Hearts, you heard right. They are playing another show. How can you not want to go check out The Dark Hearts? Over at 9 p.m. though on that one. Plus, speaking of bands that are back playing their first show after a while, fucking awesome dudes of Pride Through Strife. They're going to be playing with Poolside over at the Rock Bar at 7 p.m. in Scottsdale. You might know that. I haven't said that venue in a while. And this is the first show that I've noticed of something to actually mention. The Rock Bar's been also kind of sitting back a little bit watching their concert calendar. So this is a good one, a big one over there if you're going to Old Town Scottsdale. We also got Pleasure Cult with Carol Pacey and Honey Shakers and the Pubes over at the Rhythm Room. Proof of accident test required for that one. And I saw Johnny and the Showwalkers at the Monty V up in Flagstaff. And I'm pretty sure I know those three people that make up that trio. 9:30 p.m. start, though, if you're up there and you want to go check them out. Plus, yeah, Fridays are always Scott Klopfenstein over on his Twitch, twitch.tv/Scott Klopfenstein, 10 p.m. And yeah, so really good. A lot of awesome stuff. It's busier than the last 2 weeks, so that's good news. And some cool stuff like the Fatskins show and the goth stuff. And yeah, just be safe about it. That's all I ask. Please wear a mask. Be considerate of one another. Let's just slow the spread here. And then if you aren't vaccinated, please just think about it. Look into it. It's not. I got it. March was my first shot, so we're almost at a year, and I'm generally normal, right? So I look normal. Other than the Pokemon stuff. But yeah, please, if you haven't, please get vaccinated. Let's try to make things better and work on, making the environments safe for everyone. I have some immunocompromised friends that haven't fucking made it out in a long time. I have friends that haven't. We need to make these environments welcoming for everyone. And I thought that was what the music scene's about. So let's do it. That's my plea. So please, please, please. Anyways, hopefully you guys do be safe. You're going to head out to any of these in-person shows. And hopefully have fun. And I will see you next week. Take care.